Welcome to the April 1st, 2011 edition of Inside Rensselaer, the video podcast that lets you know what's going on inside Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Let's start off with some student news. 16 graduate students from the Department of Biomedical Engineering participated in the Science Olympiad program at a local elementary school. The Lally School has announced that the latest Rensselaer Executive EMBA cohort began classes at the Hartford campus on February 25th. The Walter Lincoln Hawkins Graduate Students Conference will be held on April 16th. The conference will feature theoretical, computational, experimental, or project-based works related to oncology, food safety, and solar strategies for water reuse. In campus news, a choral parade combining 4 university choirs will march along the Hudson River to the RPI campus, culminating inside the MPAC building. The choirs will sing to accompaniment broadcast live over WRPI. This polychoral project takes place April 6th at 6 p.m. A special campus screening of the film Stonewall Uprising will take place on April 26th, followed by a panel discussion. This documentary explores the Stonewall riots that took place in New York City in 1960, sparking the modern gay civil rights movement. In alumni news, an Alumni Volunteer Summit will be held the second weekend of April. Attendees will hear from campus leaders about the changes taking place at Rensselaer and the changing and crucial roles volunteers play. Thomas Cooley, class of 65, a professor of economics at New York University, was presented with the Rensselaer Alumni Association Thomas W. Phelan Fellows Award. In faculty and staff news, Wilfredo Colon received the American Chemistry Society Award for encouraging disadvantaged students into careers in the chemical sciences. Francine Berman has been chosen president-elect of the American Association for the Advancement of Science Committee for Information, Computing, and Communication. Janelle Fayette has been appointed as the Dean of the First Year Experience. Richard Frederick will lead the new business incubator program, Emerging Ventures Ecosystem. David Gaum will join Rensselaer as the Assistant Director of Investment Operations. Mike McDermott has been appointed Acting Director of the Rensselaer Union, and Gary Porto has been named Director of Development in the Division of Institute Advancement. In sports, Tim Landis has been named head football coach. He most recently served as offensive coordinator at San Jose State University. Mike Griffin, the head men's basketball coach, has been named Liberty League Coach of the Year. This is his 4th time receiving the honor. And Sarah Clinton has been hired as the assistant strength and conditioning coach. And in research news, astronomer Heidi Newberg is using a new grant from the NSF to begin mapping the distribution of dark matter in our galaxy using the massive computing power of the International Milky Way at Home project. Culminating a research project that began in 2008, the Lighting Research Center has developed a daylighting design guide that balances the photobiological benefits of daylighting with well-known daylight design techniques that can be applied in schools. For in-depth versions of these stories and more, visit rpi.edu/about/inside. We'll be back on April 15th with our next episode. Thanks for listening.